Hey guys, HCGChica. I'm checking in P3. I'm sorry, it's very belated. I should have checked in sooner. It's actually day 13 of P3 now, and I have a lot to catch you up on. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible, but it has been like over 2 weeks since I vlogged. So, anyway, my original LDW I thought was 115.6. However, I had a cold and I was really dehydrated. So I only saw that 115.6 number one day, that day. It was a special little dip into the 115 territory, which my body immediately left the following day. The day that I got down to 115 was actually a 2-pound drop from the previous day. And then the very next day, my weight went right back up 2 pounds. So I have an adjusted LDW, which is 117.6. That's the weight I was before and after. And I think, obviously, that makes sense why I'm doing that. That wasn't actually a true weight. I was just dehydrated. So my LDW is 117.6. As of now, however, I am actually 123.2. But I'm smiling because while I can't be sure, of course, of the entire makeup of what that, I think that's about 6 pounds or 5.5 pounds over LDW. I'm pretty sure that for the most part, it's actually just both muscle and glycogen, water weight. I'm really sore from CrossFit, because I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good, and I'm kind of going off of my P3 after round 3. I think after round 3 I lost close to 5 pounds of muscle, and although I lost, the majority of the weight I lost was fat, I think over 16 pounds of fat, but I did lose, about 4.8 pounds of muscle, and my body just, it wanted to get that back fast, and that was fine. Muscle is a good thing. So I'm kind of going off of that, and that's why I'm both not panicking and I'm not trying to force it to stay around the 117 number. After round 3, I kept doing a lot of steak days and a lot of fasting, trying to kind of force my weight to stay in that range. And my body wasn't really wanting to do it, and finally I realized I needed to work with it, because, if you're doing the right thing, like I know I'm eating clean, I know I'm working out and going to CrossFit. I'm doing the same types of things that I was doing before this round that worked well for me, and that's been working for me all year. So that's why I actually have only done one steak day. And the day I did the steak day, I was down 2.4, but guess what? The very next day, I was up 2.6. So my body is just not wanting to stay there. I had my hydrostatic body fat test done on day 3 of P3, and that day I was 118.8, I believe, so that was actually already 1.2 over my LDW, and I'm just so happy to share with you that when I had my hydro done that day, my body fat came in at 17.9%, so that's pretty phenomenal. That equaled out to 21.3 pounds of fat left on my body out of the 118 pounds that I was, 119 pounds actually, close to that. So that was pretty exciting. That means what happened is I ended up losing a total of 9.63 pounds of fat over the course of this past round, and 4.7 pounds of lean mass, so of muscle. Again, the lean mass number, that actually includes things like your intestines, how much food is in your intestines, how much water and glycogen is in your muscles. So that's kind of why I have the feeling that the majority of the weight that I've gained since starting P3 is just my body getting that back. I'm going to do another hydro in maybe 3 to 4 weeks to double check on that, because I don't actually know that is the case, of course. But yeah, it's been a crazy P3 again, just like after round 3. Just day 1 I was up 0.2, day 2 up 0.8, down 0.4, up 0.8, up 0.8, up 0.8. Then I did my steak day, down 2.4. Next day up 2.6, then up 1 pound, then up another 1 point something. But and it's not fun, of course, to see your weight just like fly up. That's a little disconcerting, even though I knew I was doing the right things. You know, it's always possible that I'm eating too much, of course. So I was still kind of waiting it out, waiting to see how things turned out. That's kind of partly why I haven't checked in. I didn't want to panic anybody. But the nice thing is I can say that I have now been the exact same weight for the last 3 days. So I'm very happy to be one weight for 3 days. So it seems as if my body is now about where it wants to be for a bit. And then I hopefully will be staying in this range. So I'm 123.2, and that's the same weight that I've been the last 3 days. I went to CrossFit the last 3 days in a row as well. I'm very sore. And I also had Tom just leave. So I've had a lot of, and I'm still sick. I still have a cold. So there's been just so many crazy factors this P3. But anyway, I'm so pleased where I'm at, and I'm really hoping, I'll definitely, of course, update you guys when I have another hydrostatic test as to whether that 5 or 6 pounds, you know, how much of that is muscle and glycogen, and if any of it is fat. There might be, you know, a little bit of fat, but I'm pretty sure I'm maintaining most of my fat loss for the moment. So anyway, so that's kind of everything, the gist of everything. Yeah, and other than that, I'm feeling good. My strength at CrossFit, you know, of course, the first few days I felt kind of weak because it had been over 6 weeks since I had been there, which is a long time, you know, when you're used to exercising every week, to not be there. So, yeah, I felt a little weak, but already, I think I've been back. Today was my 5th day back, and already I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. So that's good. For anyone who is not on Facebook, I finally reserved a website for the clothing, HCGers clothing giveaway trade site. It's called shrinkandshare.com. Shrink and share with an N in the middle, not the word and. It's the letter N. And that was available. So someone else actually had that idea for that website, and I liked it. So I reserved it. I don't have an actual classifieds website up on it yet. It's going to take a little time. Just everything takes so much more time than I'd like. And unfortunately, there's only one of me, and I am, for the most part, I'm a 3/4 of a full-time mom. So I just have to, you know, do what I can. I'm still adding a lot to my actual website, HCGChica.com, and you know, trying to be active on Facebook, and I'm attempting to start to Twitter a little bit. I think I've done that about 4 times now. Yay me. So anyway, that's my update. I've been watching a few vlogs, not as many since I'm off of HCG at the moment, but I have been watching a few. And I'm just really pleased to see everyone seems to be doing pretty good, you know, and even like Miss HCG girl, boy, she has really, this round has not been kind to her. And I've kind of had that, my 4th round was kind of like that for me. And so it's just neat to see, though, that she's kind of just keeps herself together, though, you know, and does the right thing and does what she needs to do for her body, even though the results are not typically, you know, what we're, you know, expecting to get. So, and it's really worth sticking things out like that, you know, because, for instance, my round 4 was like that. I only lost, I think, 7 pounds, the entire round, and it wasn't fun, but I did get through it. And then this round, I lost excellent. So maybe it was a set point. Who knows? I have no idea. I was losing new fat this time, so it's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, because I'm smaller, I'm losing less, because this time I lost more than double what I lost last time. So who knows? You know, it's kind of a funny thing. So anyway, hang in there, guys, and I'll check in again soon. Take care. Bye.